guys, dOOmERdaZe here. Forgive me, man, if I sound a little hoarse. Got the sore throat. Anyway, I just want to bring this video to you today and get it out there as quick as I can. And anyway, it's a huge load order for ATS. It's got quite a few maps in it. The only problem I had the only issues I had was I couldn't do Canamania, Project Dakota, Island Map, and Mid Atlantic. For the reason why is because if you throw Canamania in there, you get issues. And I couldn't get a project, not project, but I could not get the Canadian expansion to work either. It would give me broken roads along with Canamania and vice versa, one in, one out, routine. Project Dakota's just be nothing but busted up roads. Island Map in the review it says if you're going to run pro mods and coast to coast and reforma, you don't need mega resources because it says it's in the reforma already. Well, tried that procedure, and when I go to look at the map, all it does is crash the desktop. So I don't know if it's, and then when I put mega resources back in, left the island map in, went back in, looked at the map, and it didn't crash. So apparently it does need mega resources, or either the load order or something is wrong with the island map. That I do not know. Mid Atlantic causes a broken road and makes it removes Kingsport from coast to coast map, and it also overwrites it with Bristol. And there is one broken road in that area. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the map and. Here we go. And so anyway, we'll go ahead and go to the map, and I'll show you here right quick. Okay, when I got all this loaded, okay, this whole entire map, I started out doing, got everything in and everything's running, and then I'm trying all the maps to see what's going to get, what I'm going to get, broken roads or whatever. So here, this little piece of road right here is a road that connects with Canamania, and I think one right over here off of Great Fall area somewhere connects with Canamania. But problem is, it gives me nothing but busted roads, and it busts up Pro Mods Canada. Also, it breaks the roads coming in here. It'll break the roads if you try Canamania, and it'll scatter a bunch of pieces all over the place here. Not bad, but it's enough to be, you can't drive on it, but it does break some roads. It busts up some roads over here in this area. If you add in the Project Dakota, I believe that goes up in this direction. And if it does, it's breaking a lot of roads. I mean, quite a few. And it's kind of putting them in pieces, and then it'll scatter little pieces here and there. And then this road here was completely broken. It is not broken now. It's fixed within the load order. And this road was all busted. It's fixed within the load order. And this Duluth road right here, this little road right here you see going across right here, this is all busted in pieces. It is, however, not anymore with the load order that I have. This area right here had broken, not bad, but it was broken like just enough in this little intersection to not have the roads connected. That is now fixed in this load order. Also, the road going up to this direction was busted. It is now fixed in the load order, or at least it appears to be. And then, if you, like I said, if you see Kingsport right here, if you add in Mid Atlantic, which loads some stuff over this direction, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and then when it does, it completely disappears or overwrites Kingsport, and then the area right here becomes Bristol. I don't know why. Maybe that could be looked into, but it does overwrite Kingsport, which I believe Kingsport is on coast to coast. So therefore, when you add in Mid Atlantic, and Mid Atlantic is a really nice map. I wanted to load it into this load order, but I can't get it to work. So maybe somebody could help me out with these issues that I'm pointing out. Let me know down in the comments. That would be much appreciated. Or if you try it and it works for you, then let me know what you did or what you might do or try to do to fix it. Anyway, so that completely just wipes out Kingsport. So, and it also wipes out from right here at this little part of the road. It wipes all this out when you load in Mid Atlantic, and that's the only road I can find if it's busted. Busted over here. Everything else looks fine on the Mid Atlantic and all that, except for that one area. Then when you come over here to Wichita Falls, right here, there's a busted road right here on this load order. Can't find the reason. I don't know what it is because I can't find it. It says Durant right here and Otta. So somewhere in this area, there's a broken road, and I don't know how to make it connect because I don't know what map it is that's loading it. I'm assuming that's on coast to coast. At least that's what it looks like. If it is, that needs to be fixed. And then the only other issue I had was right here at this Valentine Road. This here was all broken and busted. It's now fixed in the load order. And we also have the lake cabin right here. And we have all of Pro Mods Canada up here. Of course, we have all of the base game, the DLCs, all of Mexico down here. Then over here we have all the Caribbean islands and so forth, as you can see. Okay, so all that's loading. No, there's no more broken roads as far as I can tell. Um, let's see. But if you add in Canamania, like I said, it busts all this up and breaks roads in pieces all up here, messes up ProMods Canada, as well as breaks roads up this direction. A little bit over this way. Not too bad this way, but more in here when you load up Canamania. Then on the Project Dakotas, I believe the Project Dakotas map, when it loads, I believe it goes up in this area somewhere. I think. I could be wrong. But when I do load it, it breaks all this area up in here. Not all of it, but just little pieces here and there in the roads. And then on the island map does load if you use it in the manner in which the README file says. But if you use it without mega resources and you open the map, the game will crash. Just to let you know. So to make sure you don't use island map on this combo, and you should be fine. And then as far as like I said, the Mid Atlantic, it completely just removes Kingsport, which is here. It just completely wipes it out and puts Bristol in its place. And then the only other major issue that I know of is the one that is down Mexico way. I can't find a fix for it. As you see right here, you'll see that the road's intact here. It's broken here. It's broken in pieces a little bit here and right here. This should come around, I believe, and connects up this way, and then this comes over and connects into it somewhere here. But as you can see, I mean, if you don't drive that particular area, you should be fine. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't actually tested the area. I'm sure you'd probably eat maybe one or two things might happen. You might crash or you just fall off in the world. Who knows? But if you don't drive this particular area, you have, all the other areas that you can drive, so that's okay there, for now. But if someone can provide a fix for that, that would be great. Like I said, that is down in the Reforma map. I don't know what other map it would be on. I'm assuming that it is the Reforma map. I'm not saying that the Reforma map is broke by any means. It could just be something with the load order. So if someone knows or could help me out, or they have a solution, please, let me know down in the comments. But if you want to try this load order, load it up, run it with no mods except for the map mods, and then run it and see what results you get. And if you get good results, then hey, kudos to you if it works. But this, I mean, I've been running it for at least a couple of days, and I haven't had any crashes on it, other than if I do that island map, and it seems to have an issue with the island map and mega resources. So just don't use island map. You'll be fine. I tried putting in up here the Canadian expansion, and it gives me broken roads. So I had to take it out as well. I tried it in different many ways. I tried Canamania, all of these maps that I'm telling you, Mid-Atlantic Island Project and Project Dakotas and Canamania. I tried all these in different ways in different loads, and they just every single one just gives me broken roads. Up to this point, you see the ones. This one gives you a broken road right here in this particular load order, and then the Reforma Mexico down this way. This area right here gets broken for whatever reason. Presidio and Abajinaga and Juan Aldama. Somewhere in here it breaks roads. I don't know if it's with the load order or if it's something with the map. That I do not know. But other than that, guys, it loads, it runs. You should be fine. I mean, it's a lot of maps, man. I mean, it's the biggest combo I think I've done so far for ATS. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all take a look at it and see what you think. And if y'all can come up with any of the solutions that I showed you in the map here, and the ones that I mentioned as before, and I'll mention them one more time. Canamania, you can't put it in. Project Dakotas, you can't put it in. Island Map, you can't put it in. Mid-Atlantic, you can't put it in. And Canadian Expansion, I can't put it in. So if I could get those in there, then there you go. The map would be even bigger. But and the fixes that would fix the Mexico and this little area right here. And as far as I know, that's pretty much it, man. Because all the other roads in the load order that I'm doing has fixed the roads here, fixed the roads here, and has fixed the where is it? Right here, the Valentine Road right here. That's been fixed, and this area right here has been fixed, and this area right here is fixed. So you can actually drive on them now. Before you couldn't; they were broken roads. And anyway, that's enough of the map. So I think you get the gist of it. You see what's going on. You see that it is loading and it works. So let's jump over into the mod organizer, and I'll show you the map load order here. Yeah, I've been messing around with this for a couple of days, and these maps, man, they're picky, man, in some cases, trying to get them to load, or the load order rather, and you just gotta pay close attention and get them to work. So anyway, we'll go all the way to the bottom. First off, I have several of the Southern Man yards that you can go to in different parts of the city. I mean, you can see that. Pretty simple. Then we have the route and the Alaska map thing here. Urban Overhaul Reforma, which apparently is, I know it's probably not Reforma itself. It's something in there that maybe the mod authors can do to fix it, or send out a patch or fix or something. And then Mega Resources. And this load order is taken from reputable places such as SCS forums, any places that are legit that do load orders. I've been watching them on YouTube, and this, that, the other, and trying to put this all together for you guys. So I hope that y'all try it out, and y'all let me know down in the comments if you liked it or not, or if you can fix the issues, or if someone knows of a fix. Please do let me know down in the comments. So anyway, after Mega Resources, we got the compatibility patch. We got UMX in there. We've got the speed limits. Yes, if you download this, you won't get the picture in here. I myself put the picture in here just so it makes it easier for me to know what it is. Simple. It's not hard to do. They just left it out when they made the mod. It would be a lot easier if they had pics in there, documentation, load order information, in these mods that we download, so we know what we're doing with them. It would help a lot, and help everybody else. So that's the reason why I try to do it, is to help people out. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, we got Grand Canyon, okay, then Better Arizona, and then the Reformer connection for it, US 24 extension, Radiator Springs with the Radiator Springs fix. Then we have Coast to Coast, compatibility patch for Coast to Coast and Reformer. Then we have our Caribbean map, which is Models 2, Models, Devon map, C2C connector. And then on top, we have the C2C connector fix. Then on top of that one, we have the Montana expansion, Project Form Ranch Rebuild, Montana expansion 2.0 with the assets models. Then American Pride, yes, it does say put it above, right here in between the, above Montana. And then Montana expansion coast to coast fix for Montana. Okay, then we have our Pacific map models, our Devon map. Then we have our ProMods cards, which is our assets package, models package, map package, definition. Then we have our LA cruise terminal here. Then our Reforma LA ferry patch on top of that one. And then we have our Midwest expansion. Then we have our Great Midwest. And then here is our Discover Ontario here for your map models, definition, Bonjour Quebec here. Then we have our Ontario connection. Then we have, on top of that, we have the Great West Discover Ontario road connection, so that the Great West, which is this map here, and this map have a road connection by this one. Excuse me. Oh man, I got a sore throat. Anyway, on top of that one, we got the San Rafael. Then we got Terrebonne to Baker City, and then the Lake Cabin A-frame on top of that one, and then the final maps here is Fort Collins, and then we have the Reforma and ProMods background fix. From right here, guys, from Reforma backgrounds, this is all the maps that you'll have to download. I'm sure most of you probably already have them, but that's all the maps that make up this load order, and it's the best load order I can come up with, at least right now, unless somehow, hopefully the Reforma thing down there, I can figure out how to fix it. And then a few other ones I'm not, they need fixing, and then the maps I mentioned, you can't get Canamania on here, you can't get Project Dakotas, no island map, and no mid-Atlantic, okay? So do keep that in mind. Unless you know of a trick or something I don't know, please let me know down in the comments, man, because I would really like to add in those other cards and the Canadian expansion as well. But I don't know which one is not compatible versus the other, and I can't find any information. I looked on the forums about them, but and that's where I get all my maps anyway, is off the mostly from the forums, and and then ProMods, of course, and Caribbean and so on and so on. So anyway, on above that, after you do all the maps, I've loaded this for a couple of days and played around on it, flew around on it, and all that kind of stuff. And then I thought, well, this morning here, I'll load the rest of some of my mods on top of it, and then just go in there and see what it does. And it loads up pretty good, so you know, still works. So now we have my arrows, then we have the Hatterbilt, we have the trailer pack, John Ruda, and then my skins on top. Old school skins for the Hatterbilt, my skins here that I've fixed some and added a couple here, and then my AI traffic that rolls around in the traffic with my 40 skins that are created for the double deck trailer. Then the Advanced Airlines truck and trailer flare pack, and the truck and trailer wheels. Those are payware by John Ruda. The rest of this is the trailer is also payware. Everything else is not. Then we have the 24.5-inch wheel pack, flatline lines, lights, and then the lights pack KSW, and then the LED mega pack there, and then the mod that gives you blue dashboard light on the Hatterbilt and also on the 389 as well, and that I created, and the passengers that we're carrying around in our truck. and then the mega pack, the state police pack here. Then sound fixes, menu, music remixes, GPS voice mod. That engine you kind of heard just a little bit. That's coming from this Mortals Cummins M11 engine sound mod. Then we have our road and wind noise, our phosphate road markings, the shocker horn right here. This is the main mod you get. And then the Mexico textures, mountain textures, spruce 8K, tree improved 4K, my recently released ATS Veggie enhancement version 1.1 by me, and then the weather part 2, part 1, and then the main mod, then the weather night sky, add-on high density, high quality construction props, dynamic truck parking, train horn. This has the horn in it so that it can recognize other trucks, such as the Hatterbilt, the glider, and so on. That's a mod I created so that I could use that other mod to have my own sounds in the truck for the horn. It's pretty cool. Anyway, 389 headlight fix gives you better quality of headlight. I fixed the mask and so on and made a patch for it. So that's running there to run. The garage model fix will keep you from crashing within ATS in the garage, or at least it does for me. I don't know about anybody else. If it does for you, then this fix would be for you. If you need it, let me know. I believe I have it over on my Google Drive. My Speedy Logistics player logo and driver's icon, my loading screens, Sissel's flat UI, and then Cold Rain on top of that. Then from there we have the hologram GPS, which works both for the 389 glider and for the Hatterbilt. I added that into the mod. Not not gonna release it because you have to get approvals, to do things like that. So anyway, my sore throat. Anyway, the ATS advisor with the F2 small mirrors center top on your advisor. My economy mod, my camera mod, better vegetation level of detail, and then the SAP BG here on top of that, your crash fix, and then your full screen. And that's pretty much it, guys. As far as anything else goes, I don't know if there's something, that we need to fix, as far as the reformer goes. And like I said on those maps, I can't load them. If somebody knows, or there's a fix for them or something, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I hope you enjoy the video and the map load order. And let me know down there in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next video. Anyway, dOOmERdaZe is out. Peace.